So hi Steven, it's Friday. Let me know if this fixed the audio bug. You mentioned there were some problems with the audio on here, but I cleaned out the microphone port. I thought that may have something to do with it. Or maybe I was covering it with my hand. I don't know, but let me know if it's better in this video. So we're back from Michigan. We had a really good week of training. It went well. It was very successful. Not a lot of new material, but just good to interface with the door people and learn about what's going on there. We had a good drive back, um, and got back Sunday night. Um, Monday we took to like unpack, and Sarah wasn't feeling real well, and we were all just sort of worn out. And started our week on Tuesday. Um, I have some clips from Michigan included in this video at the end of it. And for curiosity of the week, I have a knife rack that I just finished building with Ezra, and brief review of some of the knives on it. Um, so that should be interesting, though it's making this video kind of long, so I'm not going to talk for much longer. Um, I did want to respond to your question about what I'm reading. I'm super excited about that book series that you recommended, and it's on my list of things to read. I haven't read like a traditional book in a while, just because I find I don't usually have a lot of time in a stretch. Like I just have 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there. So I've been reading shorter form stuff, including some comics and graphic novels. I don't know if you've heard me talk about it, but there's a Star Wars comic book series about Darth Vader that I was able to buy on the cheap. Um, I don't know, sometime in the last couple months. So I've been reading them, and they're awesome. Um, and some related Star Wars comics that are really good. Um, and if you're into Star Wars at all, you have to read them. They're terrific. Um, uh, I have a book on tape that I want to, not on tape, on MP3, that I bought that I want to listen to, called Monster Hunters International. That's, a sci-fi thing about people hunting monsters internationally. That's all I really know. But it got good reviews and looked promising. Um, Other than that, I haven't really read anything in several months. Um, so, yeah. But I've been wanting to read some of the major um, science fiction series that are out like right now. Like I've been wanting to read Game of Thrones. I've been wanting to read American Gods. I've been wanting to read. There's some other TV show that's adapted from a book that I've been wanting to read. I can't remember what it was right now, but that's the kind of fiction, science fiction and fantasy that I really enjoy the most, and always wish I had more time to read. I just haven't lately. So, but those Mistborn Chronicles books, they are on my list, and I'm glad you're enjoying them. Anyway, uh, enjoy some clips, and hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. So this morning, with our Lucky Charms, we will be partaking of Hillhoff Dairy from Hershey, Michigan, in a glass bottle. Never had milk in a glass bottle before. It was like $3 a quart at the health food store. It's the only milk they had, and we were too lazy to go to the regular grocery store. So, what do you think? Is it going to be yummy? So, bottoms up. Tastes a little bit like a cow, but
Let me taste that.
milk. You want to drink after me? My music turn.
So we're going back to Canada.
So, wait. So, tonight we have a special announcement to make. Ezra has reached a significant milestone. He has been so successful in potty training that he has received all of these jelly beans as a reward, and he's about to eat the last one. Eat it.
I think you did.
You've done such a good job. And as a reward for completing such a good job, he is going to get a special trip to Toys R Us tomorrow to pick out a reward. Everyone, please applaud now.
Take him out! Take him out! All right.
Bravo.
Woo!
Good job. Here is the reward that Ezra chose for doing such a good job going to potty. This is the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Wars set that combines into Ultra B. So it's 4 Transformers that combine into one giant bot. And we're going to transform him and show you the transformed version right now. Right?
Yeah. Wait.
Okay. So here we have Ultra B. All 4 Transformers combined to make one giant bot.
Wait.
Extremely cool.
Extremely. Really good.
So the curiosity of the week this week is my new knife rack, which you can see over there behind me. Ezra and I built this to store my pocket knives, and let's take a closer look. So here's the finished product. Basically, it's just a ruler, metal ruler that I bought at the store, and attached to the side of this cabinet with some screws and plastic spacers, and it holds pocket knives because you just clip them on metal. It's a great way to store them and sort of display them. You can really easily get to the one that you want, and they're up out of the way and no longer taking up space in a drawer. So I'm a big fan and very pleased with it. Now I'm going to take a minute and talk about some of these knives and what I like about them. Okay, so today we're going to talk about some of my favorite knives, okay? The first ones I'm going to talk about are the Kershaw knives, and I have 3 of these, you notice, because they're really my favorite everyday carry knives. This one I have had for easily 15 years, and just really, really like it. I'm not crazy about the color, but it is such a good design, and it has held up really well. It's got a rare locking mechanism here that keeps the blade closed in your pocket, but it's also just the speed assist, so it flicks out when you hit the thing. And I really like that it's partially serrated. These 2 are much newer and are not serrated, but again have very similar design, have the same speed assist, and I just really like them a lot. This one was quite a bit more expensive. If you can't tell, this is metal, and these 2 it's plastic. But just love that brand, love those designs, they rock. This is Spyderco. It is not speed assisted, and it's one of the cheapest knives that Spyderco makes. That also makes it one of the most expensive knives, if not the most expensive knife on the table. Because Spyderco makes awesome, really high quality stuff. It's the sharpest knife I've ever owned, and I really like it. I like the design. I like the lock being in the middle of the back, and I like how sharp it is, but it's not like assisted opening, and I'm afraid of losing it, so I don't carry all that much. This is a Buck speed assisted knife that Sarah and I got on our honeymoon. It's heavy because it's all metal, and it's a little bit bigger than I usually want to carry every day, but it's got a liner lock, and it's a solid high quality knife, though the lock on the back here is coming loose and it won't stay, so I need to set it in and get it repaired. And then the final three, these are Columbia River Knife and Tool Company knives, and none of these are speed assist, which is disappointing to me because I really prefer that. This one is a beast and is way bigger than I ever really want to carry in my pocket on a regular basis, but I got it for like $2 at a yard sale, and it's very cool. I just don't really use it or know what to do with it. This one is the Columbia River Kiss. It's great because it's so minimalistic. It just has hardly any frame, hardly any clip. You can see there is no outside cover on the blade. It's just always exposed, which lightens it and really slims the profile down, especially if you compare it with like one of these other blades. I mean, there's hardly anything to it. But it doesn't lock closed, so I've had some issues with it coming open in my pocket, which is not a great thing, but it's a good knife. It's sharp. I like the design. It's very cool looking, very minimalist. And the last one, this is just a very, very general, cheap. Oh, sorry, this is a Kershaw too, not a Columbia River. My mistake. I don't even know where I got this, but it's solid, decent knife, decent blade, decent construction, but it's not automatic opening, and so I don't carry it regularly. Anyway, those are the knives that I have out right now. I have a couple more laying around, but I really enjoy them a lot and thought you would enjoy me talking about them. If I had to pick one knife right now that I would recommend, I'd have to go with this one, the mid-sized Kershaw. This one has a composite plastic handle. They're very inexpensive, like $25, $30. They're really tough. This one got ran over by a truck, literally, and it's fine. And the speed assist and lock are just, they're really well thought out, and it's fast, and I just love it. Anyway, so that's my knives. Curiosity of the week.